When you first heard they had an alleged deal framework of same, what did you think?
I thought, I thought they were pretty close because it came right after they passed legislation last night that would put a wholesale tax on marijuana. And that seemed to have broken the ice. It was sort of a sign of good faith from Republicans after Senate Democrats had been demanding some kind of revenue increase for a while. So it's sort of a olive branch of sorts. But I was a little bit confused by the release because it was very carefully worded, Tim. They agreed to have they agreed to have a deal by October 1st. And the details of that deal are still very much to be determined, or at least they're not releasing them publicly at this point. So the top line, how much the total is going to be, Hall said yesterday that it's going to be below last year's, which was $82.5 billion. But besides that, we don't have a firm number there. And then there are a lot of other questions that weren't answered in that press release.
What did you make of it, Kyle, when you first heard it?
Well, at least they're making progress. I mean, what we have here is the Republicans and the Democrats came together begrudgingly, I think, for the Senate Democrats on a road funding deal. $1.85 billion per year going forward, a mixture of cuts and revenue, the marijuana wholesale tax, as Beth mentioned, and then making sure that everything that is collected at the pump goes to roads, which is something that everybody finally agreed to. But as far as like the actual budget now, we still don't have targets. As of last night, we didn't have target numbers where the House and the Senate and the governor all said, we agree, this is the number we are willing to spend. The Speaker was not able to give us what that number was. He said it's still being talked about a little bit. So, while the governor expressed optimism that they can get a deal on October 1, it's still optimism. They've got a road funding deal, but that's it right now.